A lot of times I protect artists. I'm an artist.
And this nigga started
Like,
the interview offline. You do not protect artists, boy.
I know what they're about to say. I know they're about to shit on my friend. Hey man, before you say that, you remember when I seen you in such and such, and then you start thinking about that.
But they only do it if they talking about your friend. That's it.
So, and I am one of those guys that they hold accountable. If fucking Brett Kreischer comes on my show,
Bert Kreischer.
He knows I fuck up his name. I'm in research. He
Nore
knows
gotta
my
be
dog.
literally.
He was on there. Yeah.
For real,
He comes
for
on
real.
my show and he says, "Fuck Bootleg Kev." Any other show, Bootleg Kev would be like, "It's okay." But the fact that me and you have a relationship, you will feel a certain way. I do not care. You know that I did not.
I guess it would just depend on what you said after.
I'm not the best.
Right.
I'm not the best under.
Right.
Under like weirdness.
Right.
Like, I'm not the best. So, and I know that.
Right.
And I know that that's good. But I'm the type of person that I get blamed for that. Like if Prodigy, rest in peace, was to come on my podcast and say,
I forgot Prodigy was dead.
Fuck Westside Gun. I'm just sorry, Westside Gun. It's just the first person I thought of. Right. Fuck Westside Gun will be mad at me.
For sure.
Instead of being mad at Prodigy, because we have a certain type of relationship. And that's the reason why it happens to me like that.
What situation did you first learn that lesson?
Kanye West.
Kanye. Yeah, because you took the interview down.
Yeah.
But
no, I first learned that lesson was Bang Bang. I'm at a party. Puff is there partying. And like mid-party, he just turns around and says, "How you gonna let that bitch diss me on your record?" And I was like, I thought you didn't care. He's like, "It doesn't matter. Get money." And he just kept partying. And I was like, "Oh, shit."
I don't care. I mean,
like,
I care,
shit.
but
Like,
still let you get your money. But
He's
you
about
know,
to go back home and get some fucking cum rubbed on his nipples.
He didn't care. He was like,
said, "It doesn't matter. Get money."
Yeah, get money, man.
And it was like, so, but
get your money.
I didn't know.
But you're still down bad for not saying nothing. So that basically what he's telling you.
And you diss Messa.
It is a form of a cosign.
It's a form of a cosign. I didn't know that.
Because if we're good, you should either not.
Then Messa has his choice to be mad at me too.
Right.
Because I was supposed to call Messa and say, "Yo, Messa, this is what." That's what I actually did with Diddy. I told him, I was like, "Yo, Foxy, I couldn't stop her. I was trying to do it with Little Kim, but I could never get to Little Kim." But so now I know that. Now I know that if I have you on my show and you diss Tom Segura.
Segura.
You see, you know, I'm doing this.
I
gotta call Tom and be like, "Tom."
So that's what I'll do. A lot of times, if somebody says anything about another artist, and if I have any relationship with them, I have to give them the heads up. Hey, something was said about you on the show. I don't want you to be caught off guard by it. I didn't try to stir it up. It just happened. But you know what you just said is a perfect example of why, I kind of understood why Pusha T was going at Travis
because
I get it. If you play the record and you come and play me the album,
that's foul.
And then it comes out a few weeks later, and then
that's Drake on there. This is me.
Pharrell?
Yeah, and Pharrell.
And Drake took a big jab at Pharrell. It wasn't on the small shit. Like nigga talking that shit about your boss.
I'll tell you a funny thing. When we had Pharrell on the show, it's the first time I ever heard Pusha T raise his voice. And I said to Pharrell, "Pusha T or Drake?" And he said, "Both." Man.
I would have felt.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, Pusha.
I would have felt the same
but I'm in the zone right now. But Pusha called me like, "How the fuck is our boy doing this? How is he doing that? How does he fucking pick?" He says both of us. Drake wouldn't have picked both of us.
Real talk.
Drake would have picked him. And I'm like, Pusha, this is the one time I'm shutting the fuck up. I'm gonna let you vent, cause I have no, but it's real. I say that to say that's how much of a human Pharrell is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Good guy.
He's a human guy. Like, he told me for years, he was like, "Nore, don't do no crime in front of me." I was like, who the fuck thinks like that? I'm not doing no crime in front of you. He said, "Because I'm going to tell." It's like, you don't want to.
Yeah, I remember that. A lot of people was mad Pharrell said that.
You don't even want to take a now later from him after that. Like, wait a minute. Like, he literally told me that from the beginning. And our very first time I ever encountered with Pharrell, he sung me the whole Bloody Money.
Really?
New York getting the blood. He knew it word for word. And then as soon as he finished, he said, "But I don't have a thug bone in my body." And I gave him a hug, and I respected that.
That's real.
I never
gotta respect it.
Any thug shit to come from him. ever.
For real, it's like.
Comfortable with that.
Do
Will
you
Smith
still have any
man.
sort of relationship with Ye?
I have no. To the short story, no.
Damn,
but
that's
I want
crazy.
to do
All-time great interview.
Listen,
I think it's one of the greatest interviews of all time.
Wasn't two of them,
I'm
huh?
gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, that's crazy. That ain't cool no more. That's just how petty Kanye is. Kanye like, nah, you took that interview down. I can't fuck with you. You let them people get in your ear. I can't fuck with you because of that.
Only pay for what you need.
Which I respect too. You hear me? Like.
Here's how women are able to earn $1,000 in 3 days by sending messages on their phone. And some take it even more than that. I mean, this girl just earned over $1 million.
Weirdest 2 years of my life, for 2 years, it was like a weird relationship. We had, I don't want to call it a bromance, but it was like we were together. I understood him.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he understood me. But what I didn't understand is I don't understand his audience. Like right now, my favorite audience of people that I've interviewed is Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has the best. He has the best, most respectful fans. Like I posted a clip of him. They would be in my DMs. Excuse me, Mr. Nore. When is the? They're nice. They're polite.
Right.
They have manners.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Wayne got older fans.
Drake fans either. Drake fans are crazy.
I haven't experienced Drake fans yet, but Ye fans. And you know what's the crazy part about it? After the second interview, the first interview, I was straight. After the second interview, you know who's the craziest part of Ye's fans?
What?
White people.
The whites.
The whites that's with him?
No shit.
Well, because then there's like the new whites that are with him just because of the shit he be saying. And you're like, oh, yeah.
I can't tell the difference. I just know that they're... And those are the ones that shit on me. You shouldn't have took down the Ye interview. I'm like, damn. Like,
you shouldn't have took that bitch down, though. You got to stand on it, man. You knew what it was when you put it out.
Was that ultimately your choice or Revolt's choice? Or
it was my... Well, it was us a collective. We said we didn't want to get money off of that. We didn't understand what was going on. Like I could honestly say that was a life-changing experience for me. It was I did not know me having him on my platform makes my platform somewhat guilty or somewhat co-sign that. And even though we said prior to it, this has nothing to do with us. The views of this man is this man.
Yeah, and that's cool. You should have kept it like that.
I think at the end of the day,
you should have kept it like that, man.
You're also like a journalist now, whether you know it or not.
I know.
So it's like you're documenting like
the
state of mind of Kanye West at that given moment, which is important in culture.
Right.
But I say all that to say that, yeah, I love that interview.
But I'm going to be honest.
It was fun. I thought it was hilarious.
The man is a genius.
And I feel like I saw it in your face when the shit was going on. You were just like, oh, this shit's about to go crazy.
Yeah, I did. And to tell you the truth, I won't tell you who, but the people who control the algorithms called me and said, you're beating football. Like, our numbers was going so crazy. We were beating Sunday night football. Remember, we dropped it Sunday.
I was on a road trip when you dropped it.
It was Sunday we dropped it.
I remember.
We recorded it Saturday night, and I
thought they dropped.
Like, let's drop it tomorrow.
Saturday
like,
morning, but they tried to drop it on the whatchamacallit on Sunday.
I did not look. It was just one part I took out. I took out the Martin Luther King thing when he spoke about George Floyd.
Yeah.
But you know
how I still heard all that, so you couldn't have took it out. I heard when he said it.
You like the new song?
I heard when he said it, so you couldn't have took it out. Nore just be lying, man. He got buku backlash after he put it out, and that what made him take that bitch down. Simple as that.